Welcome, I'm Post Time Skip Sam. I am reacting to two Honkai Impact mangas today because they're very short, Springfest and Blade of Empyrean. I have just finished chapter 19, and this is a great moment to start reading these mangas. So we're at the Tang Dynasty, Shenzhou, a land of peace and prosperity, with many allies and friends. But its advanced civilization attracted an ancient enemy that seek to corrupt its good works. Once again, humanity found itself at war with the Honkai horde that threatened the very survival of the human race. And here we have the Honkai threatening the survival of the human race. And we have our girl here, Fu Hua, just chilling. And it is such a beautiful, beautiful outfit. I would say this is one of my favorite battle suits. But those who live in Shenzhou had little to fear. Over these lands stood an ageless Empyrean, the Phoenix Immortal, who lives high in the mountains. Tirelessly she stood without rest. She's the pearl of Shenzhou. With her, we are blessed. Wake up. Time to wake up, book. Little book. Phoenix? Oh dear. Did we take out all the Honkai beasts? And we have our adorable looking elf. We did. And just such a, it's like sideways here, but like, look at this. Oh, she's like standing on top of the Great Wall. Cool. Dope. Just like always, fast and efficient. You're far too OP. And I just get in the way. I'd rather take a nap. You slept for long enough. It's time for us to go. Yeah, hold on. Where are we going? Where? Fog Mount Temple. Back to the temple? But we only arrived at the Great Wall in the morning. Angry Fukushima noises. Indeed, but since we've defeated all the Honkai in the area, there's no reason for us to stay any longer. I object! I demand! We stay and rest, Master Phoenix. Running around is so tiring, you know? Nah. Oh, we have company. Oh, it's the immortal Empyrean herself. Thank you so much for defeating the Honkai monsters for us. I was gonna say Honkai, but also I like to say the Honkai monsters, even though sometimes that's a bit redundant. Activate Elegant Diva mode. And everyone's all gathered here. Oh my god, it's the immortal! Immortal Imperia! Thank you. But tonight will be the eve of the Spring Festival. We cordially invite you to join us in a feast that shall be held in your honor. Thank you, but no. What? Please, do grace us with your... The way is clear. Return to your homes. But I'm hungry. Can't we eat some food first before we leave? Can I even get about? Please! My Lord Imperia, please, don't leave us like this. You can celebrate the Spring Festival with us tonight and leave on the morrow. And then translator notes, bao Shenzhou bun with stuffing. Stupid numbskull, just did things for free again. Master Fuxi, did we make her angry? Did we displease the Lord Imperia? Is it because we didn't help much in the fight? We're a bit useless. I know every time the Honkai beasts come around, we don't do anything. We try, but is it because of that? Please, Master Fuxi, tell us what's making her upset. We really want to thank her for all the things she did. Oh, Lord Imperia is becoming increasingly distant. What should we do? Is she antisocial? Is she playing those video games and making them YouTube videos? Please tell us, Master Fuxi. All right. But brace yourself for a lengthy tale. The immortal Phoenix and I traveled across the land of Shenzhou for thousands of years. We defeated numerous monsters and kept in place in this fine realm. We have this beautiful panel here of the sun setting. We have Fu Hua, we have Fuxi there, just, oh, this is such a beautiful panel. And then here we have Fu Hua just being very friendly here. She was very different back then. In fact, she was very, very warm. And then we just carrying a bunch of bao, sorry. She met many and made many friends. Numerous epics sung of their adventures. Though old age and time left no mark on the immortal Phoenix, they spared no of her friends. And here she is standing in front of a bunch of graves, looking up at the rainy sky. As an Empyrean, the immortal understood and accepted the laws of nature, of life and death, yet pain was too much to bear. She stopped making friends. When even that didn't work, she began to distance herself away from people entirely. Only when the Honkai menace threatened the peace of Shenzhou will the Phoenix join the fight at the Great Wall. The terrible carnage that she witnessed only proved, as it always did, the fragility of the common folk. And the fresh young faces that greeted her only meant that she remembered had died fighting the enemy that never rests. Nothing was left in her heart except for sorrow. And that's why she didn't want to stay or get to know you. You'll become her friends and she'll grieve when you die. And we thought we'd annoyed her in some way. Thank goodness we had the wrong idea. Oh, if we bring her pain, perhaps it's best we leave her alone. Well then, we won't force you to stay. May fortune sway in your favor. Godspeed and safe journeys. You can't give up like that. At least try giving me a farewell gift. Phoenix, is this what you really want? Humans are such complicated creatures. I'm so tired. All right, Fuxi. Stop sleeping on the job and get moving again. And join up with the Phoenix quickly. Who are you? Strange. Why is the little book back yet? Did she doze off somewhere again? Tell the news, my lord! Phoenix terrible news! It's the monster! They took Master Fuxi by surprise! Where? Here's a scroll. It must be on the wall. We only found this. Oh, it must be on the wall! We only found this! Her magic scroll. Huh. We have no idea where they took her! The wind blowing in the wind. Fu Hua walking out. Chapter 2. This panel, what? This panel is freaking amazing. Okay, we're gonna continue. This panel, it looks amazing here. Oh, she's in her Phoenix outfit here. And then the twins are here. Okay, so we had the little book, right, is the elf form of these two. But interesting. Maybe there's something more to this. Okay, we'll continue. I'll read and we'll figure it out later. Welcome home, Phoenix. Tell me about what you did this time. I gotta continue writing that epic saga of yours, and I believe these two, right, are the purveyors of the divine, I forget which number divine key it is. But it's something like the golden sword, right? You're hardly home, so make sure you take the time to rest and relax. Oh dear, look at that! You've just ruined your fabulous outfit! I can't even trust you with a decent dress. We'll have to make a brand new suit for you. It's fine, a few stitches would make it whole again. I'm surprised it hasn't fallen off of her yet. No! This is not fine at all! I won't let you ruin your flaming hot image that I've spent ages building. You're supposed to be the immortal Phoenix, the celestial emperor of legend, not a beggar girl from Mudbowlville. Get out of this outfit so I can fix it. Just need to learn how to take care of yourself. You got to relax a little and stop going overboard in the fights again. Noa is right. You're the protector of Sensho. Serve as our field agent. Looking like a mess will tarnish our pristine images as well. In any case, I have something for you to help perform daily chores and stuff like that for you. And then here we have the little elf form of her. That's adorable. This is a Book of Fuxi, a mini droid modeled after me. I helped, you know. That's why she's so cute. So what is this little thing? Blink, blink. Little book, time to meet your new master. Yeah, mustard? Starting today, the book will be taking care of your daily chores to improve your quality of life. I've never asked you to improve my quality of life. If I find a tear in my outfit, I'll just head back here to get it fixed. I can still fix the vocal module. Don't forget, we won't be sticking around forever. Unlike you, we aren't immortal. And that's why we need you to master the arts of independent living. That's so funny. Fu Hua has mastered everything but the art of independent living. Yeah, so stop being so sloppy and learn to live like a true diva and celestial Empyrean. They gave her to me as a gift. She's all I have that's left. She jumped. Fu Hua remembers back, jumps out. We see this once again. Freaking beautiful, like, art. Just amazing artwork here. Just freaking beautiful. We see, there we go, little book hanging out there, just napping. Little book. Phoenix, is that you? Thank goodness you found me pretty quickly. Are you hurt? No, obviously not. Well, I didn't run into any Honkai beasts. But I did run into a few human kids. I really want you to stay with the people, so I came up with an idea. I went missing to make you return and find me. Well, I'm glad you're back, all right. We should head back at once. Wait, Master Phoenix, are you sure you don't want to join the people for the Spring Festival? Master Phoenix, the two lady creators installed several modules in me to assist you in your mission. Just destroying Honkai beasts. I have Honkai scanners, GPS, and advanced firing controls. I think there's still room for a few more subroutines. Let's add the Compendium of Layman Jokes and the Hacksaw series. They also gave me some strange programs. My lady creators, if my purpose is to assist Phoenix, I recommend firepower mods. Oh no, you're not made for combat, little book. Yeah, you're gonna be her family, little book. You're a companion droid. Your duty is to stay by her side. They coded my primary directive to be your best friend. That is so adorable. And gentle person. I didn't know what that meant, and then they left. Remember this, little book. A lonely traveler may lose her way. She'll be extremely sad when we leave. Guide her and don't let her turn herself into a cold and heartless Honkai killing machine. Please, Master Phoenix, please stay and join the Springfest tonight. Fine, little book. I'll stay for tonight. Yay! And then, the party's happening, let's go! Do. Your little girl is having fun. She bumps in to Fu Hua, lands on her butt. Fu Hua bends down, helps pick her up. That's adorable. It's beautiful. Thank you. We see the fireworks firing up. Fu Hua there looking good, smiling. The girl's waving goodbye. She sees the little girl walk by. And she starts to remember her past friends, everyone that has, since passed away. We see even here the divine key. Everyone's walking by. We see some wonderful feet as well. The little book looks shocked at Fu Hua. Probably Fu Hua is maybe crying. That would be great to see. Oh, she's smiling. Even better. You're smiling. I haven't seen you smile like that for ages. I was just thinking about the past. I know you feel happy when you're around people. You should go out and make more friends. Maybe you could even start a school. Start a school? Yeah. You can train a few disciples and teach them how to fight and defend this land. I'll think about it. Please do think about it, Master Phoenix. Promise me you'll do that all for me? And then she falls back to sleep. And I thought you were the one who wanted to stay in this village. So what should I do with a sleepy little book? Sorry, Master, I'm running out of power. I'll be forced to shut down soon. There's nothing we can do about this. You probably knew this all along. That's why you've always allowed me to slack off to save my battery reserves. You're my best friend, Master Phoenix. I really love all the adventures we've had all these years. Don't be sad. The day will come when human civilization is advanced enough. I'll wake up again and we'll be together once more. Yes. And I'll wait for that day to come. Master P. Fireworks. And we see this beautiful fireworks as Fuchs sees it slowly shutting down. Isn't it pretty? Yes, little book. And little book goes to sleep. Wow. What a fantastic, what a just fantastic like little chapter here of just, because I played a bit of chapter 20 and I'll kind of go deeper on this in a future review of chapter 20. But we get a glimpse of, Fu Hua and how she's constantly felt lonely throughout all of her life, right? She's never really found people before like that she's truly connected with until, much later after this, until she meets like the Valkyries, right? The Valkyries that we know. And so it's nice to kind of get more of this backstory of a bit more of the Immortal Phoenix's life, her style, the reason why, she kind of distanced herself from people, So it's great to kind of learn all of this because it's really just like a tragic story, right? Fu Hua doesn't want to be close to people because she knows that they're going to pass away and she doesn't want to feel that bit of grief. And I'll be honest, I completely understand. I'm kind of the same way, not to the extreme extent where I don't make any friends, But there are certain extents where I will start distancing myself to not grieve. If I'm moving away from friends or something, you know, when I was a little kid, when I would move away from friends, I would distance myself from those friends so I didn't feel as sad when I left them. So I totally actually get the kind of feelings that Fu Hua is going through, the reason why Fu Hua doesn't make any friends. So I'm actually like 100% understand her story. So it actually even just makes me grow to enjoy and love Fu Hua even more, just because we connect on that level. And it's really nice to see that, you know, even her friends know like she's a loner, right? She's there. Even like, you know, Nua and Fuxi were like, or they were just like, yeah, we know that she is going to. We know that she's going to be a loner once we go away. Like we're mortals. We will eventually die. So be her friend as long as you can. And I also appreciate that, like, even Little Book is like, I'll be back. My battery is just running low. Like when technology advances enough, I'll be back. So that's really cool, and that also kind of incorporates it into her being an elf, right? Hopefully in the story we'll get to see Fuxi, you know, come back. So yeah, that's it for Springfest. Let's next jump over to Blade of Empyrean. All right, and now we're reading Blade of Empyrean. This is just a short one-chapter video, so let's just go through it, right? Blade of Empyrean, the corrupted master. And okay, so here we're being introduced to Lin Zhaoyu. I'm sorry if I'm butchering Chinese names. I'm filthy American. I'm terrible at pronouncing these names. But this character was introduced in chapter 20, so now we're gonna hopefully learn a bit more about her relationship with Fu Hua. So, Master, should we wait for the others? Master Mei of the Lotus School will be arriving soon. No, we don't wait. The trees kind of shake. These two are walking. The cultists intend to perform the rite of the holy flames, have caused quite a ruckus in Shenzhou. The 5 great schools, with the exception of Mashan, have sent their best fighters. Even minor sects have mobilized, believing that striking down the cult leader Yan Shilo will make a name for themselves. Yan Shilo might call himself the second best warrior of the realm, but he couldn't possibly take on the entire Zhenggu society. ... And then Zhenggu literally, the translator notes, is literally rivers and lakes. The land refers to the martial society governed by the code of honor instead of the imperial law. Zhao Yu, the school of Taishuan cares not for these mundane affairs. No mercy for the corrupted, no quarter given. That is our code. And do remember this, he has been waiting for this moment as well. And here we see this beautiful panel of them standing in front of the stairway to most likely a shrine or a temple. And it looks like we cut to, 1461 AD, the Wangshan Mountain. Fire is crackling, man laying down. This beautiful, brilliant white hair. Flames right below the person here. Who goes there? A visitor? No, my mistake. It seems that our most honored guest has arrived. Yangshilo, at your service. I humbled by your mere presence, Master Phoenix. The desolate Wangshang Mountains glows more brightly with your arrival, Celestial Imperia. I would have greeted you personally at the foot of these slopes, but alas, I am tied up by some mundane affairs of my own. I have to welcome my guests by order of their arrival. Hope you don't mind waiting for these two Empyrea. The name's Li Mengan, and my eyes have witnessed your serenity beauty, your serene beauty 3 years ago, Celestia. This turns out this young girl is the legendary immortal of Mount Taishuan. Zhao Yu, do you know these two? Oh, a little, I guess. Ling Meng, Sage of the Greenwood, unmatched sword of Master Ziyang Mountains. You've met him before, Master. He paid us a visit when we founded our Taishuan school. I don't remember seeing that tan giant, but I suspect he's a good fellow. From the Bohai Bay. Wait, there's a bronze emblazoned on his chest. I've heard of this. Kui Yongpeng, Ocean of Unending Hatred, from the Leviathan clan. These two are famous pugilists on par with the greatest masters of the realm. Translator notes, good fellow refers to an individual involved with the Jingzhang society. They operate by the code of honor, but scoff at imperial law. But no match for the grand master of the three sublime arts, Yang Xiao, prophet of the children of fire, second best warrior of the realms, great master of the three sublime arts. I've never met him before, but rumors spoke of his uncanny ability to manipulate fire, an unnatural ability likely acquired by accepting gifts from the Honkai. Tales mention how a young Yang Xiao slept at Wangsheng Mountain, and how he met an Empyrea who gifted him 3 magical scrolls. To me, the tale is probably embellished to build his little cult. I'm more interested in this false Empyrea. I sense wrongness in every fiber of my being, of his being, actually. Are they, I wonder if they're like hinting at potentially Yang or Yan being a like pseudo Hersher, or maybe even a Hersher, given that the gifts, he has been given a gift of fire from the Honkai themselves. And then here we have, it looks like, you know, they're burning in fire. Oh my God. And I love the fire effect that they're using. So beautiful. Apologies for my rudeness. I didn't mean to keep you waiting for too long, Empyrea. The Honkai level in this man is extremely high. The fact that he remains highly self-aware is more than impressive. And the unnatural fire, it surges with power spike of the Honkai energy, strong enough to give birth to an Emperor-class Honkai beast. Can he be the Hersher of this era? It has waited for 50,000 years. Will the Angel of Honkai appear in this form? How fascinating! Interesting. So this is the first time the Hersher of Fire has essentially reincarnated, or its will has been moved into another person. So fascinating. Zhao Yu. Yes, Master? This man has been corrupted. Oh, I love it. We see the finger point. Yes, Master. Lin Zhao, first disciple of the school of Taishuan, I hereby request an honorable fight with you, Master Yan. You insult me, Empyrean. I announce the location and date of my right to challenge the entire Zhengu society, because I know I can destroy the insects who think they can protect Shenzo. The ancient gods blessed me with gifts that let me wield the holy power. Well, the holy flames, I should be more precise. There's only one more thing to defeat me before I free myself from this second place. He creates the fire, sublime fire, eldritch rhyme. But since the Empyrean refuses to indulge me with a fight, I'll simply demonstrate the full might of my Jade Eminence with her very first disciple. Opening form, Onslaught. No Honkai. You're the one getting a demonstration. You shall witness how I've trained an ordinary human to best you, Hersher. And then we cut to 50,000 years ago, back to the previous era. Rejection responses have decreased by 79.47%. Metamorph Iker integrated is going on smoothly. The Swara is stimulating her cerebral cortex at subconscious levels. Her body is adapting to Honkai energy as we speak. And it looks like this maybe potentially is like part of the Mantis program. The Swara treatment has greatly increased Hua's muscular strength and neural response. This subliminal hypnotic therapy has far exceeded our most positive expectations. So that means I'll be getting that Swara treatment as well. No, you don't need it. Hua's became a mantis while she's still in her puberty. Her body has remained in a state where she's still potential for growth. That is why we've used Swara, to stimulate her brain and give her the relevant benefits. However, we've also learned that the brain is the most vulnerable and complex part of our bodies. Sacrifices have to be made in some way. Swara-ready subjects are harder to find than potential mantises. But if this works, we'll be able to grant normal humans the ability to match the Honkai. And then we cut to Lin, who I guess now we could assume has that ability, has that Swara DNA built inside. Do your worst, girl. And then here we have just casting a magical fireball that looks super epic. And then the strike happens. Curses. This girl surprises me. She's not drawing inner strength from her Denton Sea. Where does she get so much power? The Denton Sea, reservoirs of the internal strength of the body. And then here he performs a strike. And then she just like doesn't even get phased by it. She's like, blade form, guard gentle orchard, and then just strikes at him again. My eldritch power. Oh my god. Getting ready. How does this girl know how to control the holy fire? Did the gods choose her as well? Yang Shalao, you've lost. You've raised a fine disciple, Empyrean, but her mercy will make her weak. You've won and taught me an important lesson. I'm ashamed to have called myself the second best. This defeat is a warning from the gods. You're wrong. What? You're not a Hersher. You're not God's prophet. The Honkai eruption of this era has not taken place. When compared to her flame, your eldritch and holy fire are just drizzles beating weaklings against the key of my sea. Our code is simple. No mercy for the corrupted. And then, without hesitation, she kills Yan. Master, these two girls must be the children of fire that the cultists have chosen. Yan Shalao must be planning to infuse the key from his unnatural flames into these girls. And here we see the purple hairs of both these. I wonder if these girls are potentially like Noa and Fuxi, or if they could be potentially someone else. Like the purple hair, like someone has purple hair, but it is not clicking with me who actually has purple hair in the actual game. But the prophet is dead. The cultists have fled. What should we do with these girls, Master? They must be chosen. Human vessels for the Honkai Hersher. The cultists knew what they were doing. These children of fire are promised candidates. With Shwara training, they will become powerful soldiers for fighting the Honkai. Sacrifices have to be made. But they shall come with us to Mount Taishuan. And we see another girl shyly looking over here. Some like spooky energy are surrounding her. Who are you, girl? Ha, she won't say anything. She's weird. She ignores everyone. What's her name? Her name? I think she's called... Called what? Chang Li Shuang. Okay, so after a bit of research, okay, this name is just not recognizable to me. This is not a character I've ever met. This is a part of Fu Hua's 7 disciples who I don't know. And then these two, the twins here, are also ones, they are not Nua and Fuxi. They're some people completely different as well. Okay, so yeah, these are all completely different. I guess that makes sense. I don't know why. I guess that makes sense because technically this happens after, you know, Fuxi and Noa, you know, pass away because, as Little Book says, hey, you should start a school. And we already have here, she's already in the process. She's already started school. You know, so, okay, that makes sense. That 100% makes sense. How interesting. Cool. I don't, like, obviously, you know, I don't have any context right now for the 7 disciples. I'm sure I'm going to be learning about them in later chapters and potentially maybe even later mangas. So this is more of just anticipation of, like, you know, building up building up her school essentially. So yeah, thank you all so much for hanging out with all the chapters. I feel like this one was like a kind of a great glimpse into, you know, seeing basically the power of Swara and also how you can train normal humans into becoming these powerful warriors to fight against the Honkai, especially with like pseudo Hershers, which is pretty crazy. So that's actually kind of wild. That also even shows like how even more powerful Fu Hua is, because she can just train normal humans to become super powerful. So that's absolutely incredible. Anyways, hey, you know what? Thank you all so much for taking time to watch this video. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you want to see more Honkai, Genshin, Hoyoverse content. And also, hey, let me know down in the comments below about your favorite moment from these chapters. Personally, I just really like to see more of Little Book. She's super adorable. And it's great to learn more about her story, learn more about why she was created, and I think that's super cool. So that was one of my favorite parts. So let me know what you have to say in the comments below. Otherwise, I'll see you all later. Bye!